Hey everyone, I'm Sue and welcome back for another episode of Does This Notion Really Work? And in today's episode, we're going to be talking about the Ruby Ruler from Blair Stoker. Don't forget to subscribe below and click the little dinger button. This way you get alerts every time I upload a video. Blair Stoker is the owner of Wisecraft Handmade. Blair is a designer and an author. She has 2 books. Her most recent book is Wisecraft, a guide to turning beloved fabric into personal patchwork. Blair has been working on the Ruby Ruler for several months. Its official launch date was February 2018. Blair teaches these quilt classes that allow customers to take materials that they have in their stash or fabrics that have special meaning to them. And she teaches her students how to take these special materials and break them down into dark, medium, and light values. She has this ruler and it allows her students to really step back from the material and maybe the print or the color and really take a look at the values. What's really cool though is Blair went one step further. Not only does the Ruby Ruler act as a kind of a viewfinder for value, or like an artist viewfinder, she added the element that it's actually a ruler. It's a 5-inch square. So this way her students can actually go ahead and cut while they're using that viewfinder. Blair was telling me that originally she wanted to use like a hot pink neon kind of color for this ruler, but after a lot of trial and error, it just didn't work. So what she gave us was the beautiful Ruby Ruler. So how about we go ahead and take a look and see all the things this Ruby Ruler can do for you.
All right, let's take the Ruby Ruler out of the packaging. I just used a straight pin to do this. Be sure to hold on to this little sheet of paper though. That is actually your instructions, and also inside is a free pattern. The Ruby Ruler is a pretty red color and it's a 5-inch acrylic square. The measurements printed on this ruler are white. It has 1/4-inch increments printed on all 4 sides and a 45-degree angle through the middle, which is great for lining up half-square triangles. Okay, let's go ahead and start using our Ruby Ruler. The first thing you're going to do is spread out all your various fabrics that you wish to use in your scrappy quilting. Second, take a look through the Ruby Ruler at them. Based on the relative lightness or darkness of the fabrics which you look through the ruler at them, and without too much thought otherwise, begin to divide them into 2 or 3 value categories. Light and dark, or light, medium, and dark. You get the idea. And again, make sure that you're using the Ruby Ruler as a viewfinder, because the whole idea is that it's acting as an artist Rubylith film. And so you want to make sure that it's up near your face and not like hovering over the fabric. So I'm just going to like divide my materials into 3 different categories, and I'm using the premise of light, medium, and dark. And what's cool is when you remove the ruler, look, you're seeing the color. Isn't that neat? Now once you have your 3 piles or your 2 piles or however you want to design your quilt, you're going to want to do some cutting. So let's just say that I'm making like a half-square triangle block and I want one side to be light and one side to be dark. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use the ruler aspect of the Ruby Ruler, and I'm going to go ahead and cut all of my blocks into 5-inch squares. Okay, now I've got all my 5-inch squares, and just one last glance, let's take a look at our colors and actually our values with our Ruby Ruler. I thought this would be kind of fun to share with you that most of us have smartphones and most of us have a camera that's built right into it. So take advantage of that technology. Take the Ruby Ruler and lay it over where you would be typically taking a picture. And you can see it right there. And this way you're not looking at it through your eyes like right up close, and you have a different angle to look at it. And I found that was very helpful. And I wanted to also remind you that this is a 5-inch square, so take advantage of the ability to line up your materials and do a nice little cut. And if you do want to use the ruler for half-square triangles, again, there are instructions in the little pamphlet that came with the ruler. And just for giggles, I'm going to use my phone and take a picture again with and without, and kind of swipe back and forth so that you can really see it. And there we go.
So what did you think of this ruby ruler? Does some really neat things, huh? I think what's really cool about the ruby ruler though is when you step back from it and you really kind of learn the concept of how the red part of it gives you that value of the medium and the dark and the light. I just think that's amazing. I mean, of course quilters are gonna love this, but think about it, like garment designers or artists or even crafters could totally use the ruby ruler. Now you're probably wondering, where can you get your very own ruby ruler? Well, I love when the designer sells it right on their website. So go to her website, the information is all in the description. And if you're a shop owner and you want to have a class showing how to use the ruby ruler, go ahead to her website and you can also fill out a wholesale form, and this way you can buy lots and lots of them and show them to your customers. And how much does the ruby ruler retail for? It retails for $16. If you enjoyed this video, I would love a thumbs up and a sweet little comment below. This way I know you're enjoying what I'm working on. And if you like social media, come on and follow me over at Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook. And I've also got a fan club. You can find me at Facebook at Suavery Designs Fan Club. And until I see you next time, I hope you have a creative day. Bye-bye!
If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe below. And don't forget, you can also follow me on Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook. Have a creative day. Bye-bye.